And welcome to the opening round of the World Chess Championships. In this match, we see upstart challenger Mark Traphagen going up against the undisputed world champion, Eric Enge.
Wait, did you say undisputed world champion?
Yes, I did.
I resign.
Wait, why? I only made one move.
Well, who am I to go up against the undisputed world champion?
In the world of online traffic, we have a new undisputed champion, and it's mobile. Here's why.
Eric, earlier this year, you released your second study of web traffic originating from both mobile and desktop. Now, before we get to some of the results of that study, tell us what you studied.
Well, sure, Mark. What I did is I used U.S. traffic stats from SimilarWeb, and I dug deep to find out how much traffic was coming from mobile versus desktop. But I also looked to see if there were any differences in how that traffic behaved and performed.
And what was your overall conclusion for this year?
Well, we see a continuing shift towards mobile, which is not surprising. But what was surprising is how swiftly mobile is actually accelerating.
Interesting. So where does it stand as of your study published in May of 2018?
Well, mobile's share of U.S. web traffic rose from 57% to 63% over the prior year. And I expect, based on that trend, that it's likely to reach 2/3 of all traffic by the end of this year.
Whoa. But what I think sets your study apart from other examinations of the growth of mobile are the insights you shared based on how the traffic from the two different sources compares in terms of behavior on site. So share what you learned about time on site, for example.
Sure. Mobile has finally pulled up almost even with desktop in terms of total time people spend on a desktop versus a mobile site. But when it comes to average time per each visit over the past year, mobile went up while desktop remained virtually static, but the average mobile time on site actually grew pretty noticeably. However, as you can see, desktop still has the advantage in terms of total time per visit, and that means desktop traffic is still providing a lot of value that mobile can't do quite as well. But the gap between the two will continue to go down over time, albeit slowly.
Okay, well, what about bounce rate?
Well, mobile still has a higher bounce rate than desktop, but mobile improved in this category year over year by a significant amount as well.
What do you think that means?
Well, I'd guess that either the mobile experience is improving overall, which may be the case since many more sites are investing in improving their mobile friendliness, or users are just getting more comfortable with browsing sites on mobile, or it could be a combination of both those factors.
Well, thanks, Eric. And there are a lot more insights from Eric about how mobile performs versus desktop, and you'll find them in his complete study right up on our site. And you'll find a link to that in the episode notes.
I suggest Queen's Pawn to Queen's Pawn 3.
Wait a minute, is he allowed to do that?
Who? Do what?
The voiceover guy. Can he suggest moves to you?
What voice? Are you hearing voices? The man's hearing voices. He's obviously insane.
Official ruling, Eric forfeits due to insanity.